Morning, guys. Okay. Hey, B. Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, today we are here. We're back to talk about the open letters that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B wrote to each other. But before we get into what Nicki Minaj and Cardi B had to say to each other, we have to talk about the diss that JT dropped the other day, right? So JT drops, well, not the other day, but last night, right? So Academics exposes the track that JT dropped against Cardi. Apparently, there ended up being two different tracks the people are saying. I'm not sure. I listened to two of them, but they sound like the same things. I don't know. Whatever it was, I listened to. You know what? No, I think I did hear two different songs. Whatever it was, I recall and liking the beat for sure. Recalling, liking the beat, all of that. JT dropped the disc, and honestly, I wasn't really that interested in listening to it. But I'll be honest, I had a lot of I'll say Cardi fans on my timeline. So I was like, I want to hear it for myself. I do want an unbiased ear, which is my own. I couldn't find one. Right. So I say, let me just check it out for myself. And I still didn't like it. Love the beat. Love the beat. Right. And the reason I didn't like it, although I'm not a fan of JT, I've heard her do better. I've definitely heard her do a way better job. Actually, the song sounded like the same thing. The beats were different, but the song sounded the same at the same time, right? And for me, I didn't like it, but you guys are welcome to leave your thoughts and comments down below because some of y'all may have enjoyed it. Ooh, she took them shots. Ooh, she clocked Cardi here. She clocked Cardi there. Okay, and you're entitled to your own. All right, and I'm entitled to mine. And I wasn't a fan of it. I did not like it. I'm like, JT, you have done better jobs. However, I will say when I felt like JT has done a better job, it was primarily on other tracks. Like the first two that's coming to mind for me was when she did a song featuring I'm sorry, when Summer Walker featured her on her album, and it was I believe it was X for a Reason or something like that. And then she did the song with Doechii last year. That's where I felt like she skated. Okay. So a lot of people are feeling like folks are saying that JT cannot rap. People, for me, like, ain't nobody saying that lady can't rap, right? But I just feel like JT knows how to ride a beat, but at the same time, her rhymes don't be like that impeccable either. In my personal, like, they just not that amazing as some of y'all be hyping her up to be. It's like the same way y'all feel. A lot of y'all that don't like Cardi and feel like she can't rap, the same way y'all feel about Cardi is the same way a lot of people feel about JT. It's the same thing. Like, I mean, okay. It's not, oh my God, wowzers, amazing. Like, it's not giving that. I'm sorry. Be mad, stay mad, and I'm gonna be on to the next thing. But that's what I said. All right. This, and then to drop two of them wasn't it. And the way that at first I thought the people was probably gonna like it, okay? Because of course you got Academics over there seeming like he was enjoying it, and try give it 30 minutes later. Mm-mm. It was like a universal, this ain't it. And I've seen a lot of people on my timeline that was Barty gangs. So I said, well, let me just do a search and just see what some of the other folks are saying, right? And I saw some people feeling like she skated, but I was seeing more negatives than I was seeing positives. And I'm like, I was like, I don't want to listen to it, but I'm just gonna have to give it a listen because I just got to get my honest opinion. Because if I like it, I'm just gonna say she did a great job. You know what I'm saying? Decent Cardi or not. And I was like, JT, no ma'am, you could have did so much, but like, I've heard you do better than that. Like, nah, that wasn't it, not that one. Okay. Um, so yeah, and then I thought she was like gonna drop it on like iTunes or something like that, or maybe even on a YouTube channel or something. But she released it through Academics, and that kind of made me a bit concerned because I was like, "Well, JT, why would you release it through Academics? Are you releasing it as like a soft launch to see how people are going to respond to it, or something like that?" Like, I don't know. It's giving you right. As you guys love to highlight, I write my shit. A lot of y'all need writers. Not gonna hold you. A lot of y'all need some writers, okay? But then it also sounds like you wrote it, but you're not confident in it because you didn't brought it by way of Academics or something. Like, the leak was very awkward. And I'm thinking when I hear, oh, get ready for Friday, right? This get ready for Friday. And I'm like, okay, man, she finna drop on Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting to go to iTunes, girl. I'm going to Twitter. And they is dragging it. But I'm gonna try to find some unbiased opinions. All I did was just go to TikTok, type in JT this, and hopefully we get some unbiased opinions from others. Okay. So before we move on, again, leave your thoughts and comments down below on how you felt about JT's song, right? So I want us to check out something really quickly. I want to get this up on the screen for y'all. Give me 1 second. During this time, please make sure that you are liking up the video. All right, let us go ahead and pull this over real quick. And this here is a post from Cardi's page, right? Where somebody's in the comments and they're saying, you have to wait for party to come right for you. You have to wait for party to come right for you. And it's so funny when y'all also say these things as if Drake hasn't had a writer for years. So like, but y'all run over there in droves. Then your fave has like over 20 writers on her album. It be killing me softly. It be killing me softly. Like a lot of these people get assistance when they're in the booth. A lot of them, right? Even when Cardi tells y'all she write it, y'all still act like she don't write anything at all. Y'all think the lamest lines are what she wrote. Not even considering the fact that the lady was releasing mixtapes well before she became popular. And I think that'd be my only thing with the other fan base. Barbs, y'all be delusional with the stuff that y'all come up with, and y'all like really push it out to the masses. And that's that shit Cardi be talking about. They be telling lies about me. Okay. And I don't be saying that. Now some stuff y'all may get right. Right. But there's a lot of bit that y'all just be out here pushing the damn narrative. And that's why people don't be liking y'all, which also lends to people not liking Nicki. Okay. It's sick. But anywho, this is what Cardi had to say when it came to JT, because that's the topic we're on at this time. So what she ends up saying is, after this person says, you got to get party to write for you, got to wait for him. And then she said, oh, you talking about the same party that JT wanted to write for her? But she write her stuff too. Y'all gonna overlook that. Y'all gonna overlook that. She write her stuff, but then she also gets a little piece of help or whatnot. Y'all gonna overlook that piece, right? Oh, okay. Well, anywho, she says, but she had to settle for her current writer, which is KT. Baby, I don't know who KT is, but he probably felt a little hit. Okay. And I don't think it was shade to you, sir. I think it was, or you are, she or him, whoever you are. I think it was more so shade to JT. You know what I'm saying? But I know you may feel away when it says settle for. Yikes. But I feel like if you upset, I think the person you probably should be upset with is maybe a piece of JT, considering the fact that JT is the one that was seeking a new writer. Which I also don't think anything is wrong with her seeking a new writer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should want to have different writers on your roster, is what I would think. Um, but it's just the fact that you drag people for certain things and then they pull out receipts on you that you do the same shit. It's crazy. So, anywho, that is what she exposed. And for the people that's wondering, this is a message from Party. All right. This is a screenshot that obviously Party sent over to to Cardi, right? So she gets in the messages and she's like, Party. He like, what's up? And she says, I want to get in the studio. So why else would she want to get in the studio to write? Chad, this crazy. Call Partisan Fontaine. That's crazy. You did kept mentioning that man though. You did kept mentioning that man. And I wouldn't be surprised if, you know what I'm saying, Cardi has had this for a long periodically time and just never put it out yet. And probably was waiting for you to drop that dish just so she can put it out and let people know, like, yeah, but your girl also be needing people to write. So what's going on? This is crazy. This is crazy. But let us hop over here real quick to TikTok. Woo, because the people have been cut up. Like, girl, who would have known that one album was gonna bring out all of this drama? Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy. But like I said, I did a quick search over here on the TikTok. And you know what? Let me see. I probably want to use a different screen. Okay, yeah. Let's do this one. So put in JT this. And let me just go
So
here.
academics leaked the JT diss towards Cardi B. And let me just say this. The beat is fire.
Hmm.
Beat is fire. And I've said this time and time again, JT can rap. City Cinderella, no skip album. Good AF. But my whole thing is when you dissing people, I'm sorry, the diss just gotta make sense. You calling Cardi a flop, and Cardi did 200K first week, and you did 26K. On paper, compared to her, you're the flop. So that whole line was a flop. Then you said something, you basically said Cardi can't dress. You said Colin be having her dressed up like a tarot reader. Now whether Cardi can rap, y'all want to have that debate, cool. I'll give y'all that. That's debatable, cool. But as far as Cardi's fashion, babe, you can't compete where you don't compare, baby. You can't like that. No, Colin be dressing the out of Cardi B, out of Cardi B. I guess what I'm trying to say is when you dissing somebody, don't be a hater. Like come at them with the facts. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean, sometimes, when you're rapping, like that would be hater, right? I mean, it's gonna sound like it's giving hater vibes or whatnot when you rapping. That's why the goal is to diss them, and sometimes the disses may come off like she hating. Like, well, damn, I'm not trying to praise you. I'm dissing you.
I was just saying this in live. I expected JT to come a lot harder. Like I expected her to go in. Like I expected her. Girl, you went harder on you went harder on
Okay.
Carisha. Like,
Damn. So it's not just me. Okay.
and the crazy part is,
What's the crazy part?
Cocaine Barbie wouldn't tweet a picture of y'all, but I bet she'll probably tweet one of y'all now. I bet she'll acknowledge you now because you're doing her dirty work. And girl, I just feel like everybody need to realize that Cocaine Barbie is the problem in the female rap game. She is. This is all a scheme.
Oh, well. Let's see. Um okay, maybe they may have liked
I
it.
listened to both of JT's diss tracks. I tried. I ain't even gonna hold you. I had to cut both of them bitches off. Both of them bitches.
Okay,
And
y'all.
what's
I'm
really
trying to
pissing me
find
off
people
is
that
because
may
I
have liked the song, and I'm not even trying to be funny at all. Like, I'm trying to find somebody else that has like I like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Boom. This person, JT told no lies.
If you
Boom.
saying JT's diss track towards Cardi B is whack, you're biased as fuck and you're a bird brain. Because at the end of the day, JT sat up there and wrote that. JT wrote all that shit. Every word of it. Second of all, Magnet, it was a good song. It was
See,
cute.
I will say you can't confirm that she wrote all of that. We don't have the details on who actually wrote what. You assume because a person writes that they writes all of their stuff. No. Mm-mm. That's not true. And when people also, let me say this, I'm thinking about when people call party a ghostwriter. A ghostwriter is a person that you don't know about. They're hidden in the background. Okay. They're getting checks, but they're not getting their name put out there. Okay. If your name is listed, then you are a co writer on the track. But we don't know if she wrote all of it or she didn't, or she got a co writer. But we know she contributed at the minimum.
But at the end of the day, she didn't write that. And it's fucking Boss Man D-Lo flow. It's Boss Man D-Lo flow. Like, she always stealing flows. Every song that she got that's a good song is somebody else's flow. She don't even have a signature flow. Like, I could talk about Megan all day, that she's a one flow hoe, but at least that one flow is her original flow. Like, I could give even people that I'm not a fan of them like that, I could give them props where it's due because I'm not a lying biased ass bitch. I'm not. That's one thing I am not. Lotto, I'm not a big fan of Lotto, but she ate with that. Do you rap or do you tweet? Cause I can't tell. Get in the booth. Like when somebody ate, I'm gonna say they ate. And Cardi B, she started it off with Magnet, but at the end of the day, everything that JT said about her is true. You have mad faces, you are mad insecure. Your butt do looks like a diaper, like it is what it is. Everything that JT said is mad direct, mad true. If
I
you
want to go back
saying
to something else she said.
second of all, Magnet, it was a good song, it was cute. But at the end of the day, she didn't write that. And it's fucking Boss Man D-Lo flow.
I do get Boss Man D-Lo flow, but then again, I don't listen to Boss Man D-Lo like that, so I don't know. Okay, but y'all let me know down in the comments. All right, so we heard one person that does not like the song. We've heard one person that likes the song a lot and feels like she cleared Cardi B. All right. Y'all let me know what side of the fence y'all stand on. Do you support the track? What would you rate it? If you just let me know. If you don't like it, what would you rate it? Let me know your thoughts down low. Another thing I want to get into before we get up out of here is the fact that Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, I'm hoping this shit wraps up, but knowing Nicki, it's probably not. All right. We would love for Cardi to master ignoring individuals, but that's not something she's mastered as of yet. Okay. This is what's going on. Nicki decided to come to the people to let them know something, more so Miss Culture. She says, "Dear Culture, truth is, I did all of this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. You're a cute child, and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums before they grow into all of their features. One day you'll see this, so I have to say I apologize as a child of God and queen of my community who look to me for integrity. You're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. One day, your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they've said and tried to do to my young prophet, beautiful boy. Take care, darling. This isn't who I am." Whole time she goes on to continue to show who the hell she is on her damn timeline. Like, girl, pack it up. Pack it up. That's crazy. Pack it up. Doing too much. This ain't who you is, but you start speaking on that lady pregnancy and stuff, then saying the lady got bacteria, vaginosis, and HPV, which led her to talk about your infertility, which led you to say something about her kids, which led her to talk about your child. Like, y'all, like, girl, cut it out. All right. And then if anybody is asking, that's actually a backhanded ass compliment. I mean, apology. All right. Many kids have funny looking gums before they grow into their features. Like, girl, shut the hell up. Right. So then Cardi comes and Cardi says, "Whew, dear Papa Perk," which is crazy in itself. All right. I feel like Cardi took it to hell yet again. And in my personal, I understand a lot of you guys are like, hey, you say something to my child or say anything about my child, I'm taking it to hell. I understand your moral compass and I understand how you feel about that. All right. I'm just letting you know, for me, I would not have said that for me. Now, granted, I can say that. I can say that if I'm beefing with a bitch in the hood or something like that. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, you say something about my child, I'm a dog walk your ass. Absolutely. Right. However, I think the difference for me is that if I have endorsements, I have certain things that I could potentially lose. I'm probably gonna handle things a little differently. Right. Obviously, Cardi's not at that place. And when you have people like DoorDash just doubling down, like, I don't give a damn about what you talking about, then I guess you can continue to get the dragging. All right. Um, so this is where we are. All right. So Cardi says, "Dear Papa Perk," and why am I thinking? And it's so funny when I hear Papa Perk. I know she's talking, about the kid, but when I hear Papa Perk, I'm hearing Papa Perk in your mouth, like type of Papa Perk type. That's what's in my head, and I'm sure the Barb's caught it because they love to lean on these double entendres to define how well a person raps. So, anywho, she says, "I'm sorry that your mommy haven't cut you a birthday cake for the past 3 days because she can't take my success or happiness. One day you're going to grow up, and I hope you understand when a girl says no, it means no, and you can overcome the pedophilia." Oh, Lord. "You can overcome the PDF file, blood you inherited from your grandfather, father, and uncle. Please don't hate me when you grow up because your mommy rather give me more attention than she gives you. Hopefully, when somebody that really cares about her puts her in rehab and get her the help that she needs, she can come out and read you a book." Cardi, baby, damn. Cardi, please. Cardi, please. Please, I can't. Girl. Can we end this today? On this Good Friday, can it just be over with? Girl, help us today. Whoo, Lord. So then Cardi said, "Oh no, that's not enough, love. I got more for that. It's okay. Bring that. It's here. I got one more thing that I want to say to you, child." And so this is what Cardi had to say. Woo, she says, don't give my child no backhanded apology. Keep my child name out your mouth. Cause I'ma always take you where you where you don't want to go about mine. Honest truth, this going back and forth about kids is really draining my energy. I don't want to keep mentioning kids. It feels very nasty and dark. But the energy you keep giving my kids, I'ma send it right back to the messenger. Bloop. So that's where we are. All right. This is Cardi letting you know. You speak on mine, I'm gonna go to hell about yours. And that's just where we are. All right. So if you don't want me to go down that lane, then don't address my kids. However, I feel like because she know how far you're willing to take it, she gonna continue to bother you. Because her goal is for you and my personal to not have the things that she don't have. She doesn't really have. I haven't heard of Nicki having any other endorsements, right? Like Cardi may have. So, she about don't want you to have them. But either way, child, y'all gonna leave y'all comments down below because it's just how y'all is. And I'm gonna move on because it's just how I am. Leave your thoughts and comments. Like up the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, honey. Bye.
Yeah, telling my priest to the choir, stand with my feet to the fire, give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a praxis. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATL, got them trying to clone me like Aegis. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim, putting shots up. I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can fill a pool, we gon'